All right, y'all, we are live on this absolutely dreadful dump day, guys. This crazy dump right now, Bitcoin, all my hopes and dreams of a higher high have been dashed to smithereens as we are getting this purple candle to the downside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Make sure to like the stream because we are going to be getting into the juiciest technical analysis as we are looking for potential trade entries. How are we going to deal with such a crazy dump? Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to Storm Trading. Shout out to who says Bart Simpson Pattern. Shout out to Daniel George Burke. He says hello to all. Shout out to Baja Crypto. He says what? And as usual, guys, if we can get 1,000 likes during the stream, we will be giving away $1,000 of USDT. Is it possible? Will we hit 1,000 likes to give away $1,000? I really want to, guys. I've got $1,000 burning a hole in my crypto pocket, just looking to give it away. So call your mom, call your dad, tell your dad to call your mom. Come like the stream, guys. Shout out to Lazarus Hand. What is going on, my friend? Shout out to Jay Armo. What is going on, Jay Armo? Shout out to Swipo. Shout out to Naruto and Brandon K. He says, yo, Jay, missed your streams, dude. You know, I also missed doing the streams as well. I also did miss the streams as well. I have to be honest with you. I have missed doing these streams. Head and Shoulders confirmed. Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. So, guys, I am actually now, I'm going to take some profits out of this. Okay. I've taken profits, guys, from the long trade after a dump. You know, I can't be upset with the realized profit that I have here. Stop loss at the entry. Still have $50,000 on the trade after such a crazy dump, guys. And, man, this is pretty crazy. Well, you know, this is crazy, guys. This is absolutely crazy. The good news is that I am also in a few short trades as well. Okay, so I'm hedged nicely. We got ourselves a long. We got ourselves some nice shorts here. Still have the swing short open from earlier. And as you can see, I am currently in another short trade right here. Whoa, man, this is getting insane. This is getting crazy, guys. Bitcoin dumping down even more here. As you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, okay? I want to talk about levels of support that we have to the downside, okay? Because if we come down right now, there is a very key zone that I am potentially looking at right now to find a bounce, to potentially hold support at. Okay, let's take a look at some other charts here. And this is very key right now, right? What is happening right now is very timely. It's very precedent. Is that a real word? I don't know. But as you can see, guys, on the chart here, we are coming down to the Fibonacci 786 zone. We have lost the VWAP for the day. The next major zone of support that we're going to have, guys, is down here at the golden pocket at around 28,062. Man, can you believe this dump? This is absolutely insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. This is a crazy dump. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure to FOMO into the like button, guys. Bitcoin knew that Jason was coming live and Bitcoin dumped. Oh, man. What a dump. Second yellow X just printed. Shout out to JC. And shout out to DJ Meat Missile who says pump it up. Yeah, so right now, guys, I would say that a major zone of support is going to be, for me, I mean, the next major zone of support that I see is going to be that 28,062 level. So let's come over to our chart and let's pull out our fib. We want to take it from the last low that we put in, okay, to the high. Now, this has been a good long trade, right? I cannot be upset with the profits that we have made here on this long trade, right? And it's not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sinks. We are coming down to the 382 Fibonacci. The next major target that I have is really going to be that 28.2-ish golden pocket level. All right, so shout out to everybody who took this long trade. This was the setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord on Monday. We were looking for the price to come down below 27,115 for that bounce with the bullish divergences. That's exactly what has happened. And boom, We got that trade, man. We got that trade. Now, there's two potential scenarios that could happen right now. And hang on. There's two potential scenarios that could happen right now. Okay. Scenario number one is that we do bounce from one of these levels. Okay. Specifically like this Fibonacci golden pocket. So scenario number one, in my opinion, is that we just bounce, right? It is almost 4 o'clock, which means when New York closes, we do tend to pump. Okay. But scenario number two is something that I've been fearing for quite some time. I have been fearing that this entire giant thing right here is just going to be a massive head and shoulders pattern, right? A massive head and shoulders pattern. And earlier today, we did, in fact, we didn't actually come up to a key clear zone of resistance on the chart, to be honest with you. But what tipped us off, what tipped me off about this drop to the downside, the way I was able to get into this trade right here, I mean, this one is actually a pretty good entry, is simply just looking at what was happening in real time. When we take a look at the chart over here, we came up and we put in a high, right? We put in a high. This is very important stuff. This is very important stuff because this will help you get into trades in the future, right? What happened was we put in a high, and after we put in that first high, we put in a low, and then we put in another high. And as we made this lower high right here, we saw longs being absorbed. In fact, if we take a look at an order flow chart right here, and we take a look at what was happening when we came up and we made this lower high, this is coinanalyze.net, guys. We put in our first high, we put in our first low, we put in a lower high, and you can see the CVD indicator getting higher as the price is getting lower, showing us that whales are absorbing retail traders FOMOing long. That is how I actually entered into that short scalp that is currently turning into more than a scalp. And then also, look at this, the entire way down right here, guys. Price is getting lower and lower and lower as the CVD is getting higher and higher and higher, and open interest is increasing, showing us that, again, retail traders are longing and whales are absorbing those longs. All right, so that is how I was able to get into this scalp trade that I am currently in right now, this short trade, very juicy right now, from that first touch of the golden pocket. Man, can you believe this, guys? This is absolutely crazy. You know, I was hoping we were going to pump and put in a new high. Was not expecting to be making all these profits on a short today, guys. I really was not expecting to be making all these profits on a short today. Man, so... Okay, I'm just scooping out profits along the way down here, guys. I'm still holding the swing short, as you can see as well, the short from $30,300. Still holding that swing short. I was hoping for higher prices. So if this is, in fact, going to be a massive head and shoulders pattern, guys, this is something that we really do need to be aware of, in my opinion. Then we are looking at some lower price targets, okay? We are looking at some lower price targets. Again, when we take a look at some of these higher term time frames here, and I'm going to set an alert when price comes down to fill these single prints, because honestly, if we come all the way down here, I'm probably going to FOMO into a long just for the sake of the, oh my goodness, guys, we are just dumping down like a wild woman in distress with a laundry basket on her head filled with dirty dishes running through the woods right now. Oh my goodness, look at this crazy dump. And this is definitely a long squeeze, guys. This is a long squeeze because we can see here open interest on the decrease. Long squeeze, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this crazy dump. Oh my. This is crazy. All right, we are coming down to some areas of support. We've got a golden pocket here. This is absolutely insane. I have never seen any kind of dump like this in my life, guys. Oh my goodness. Weekly VWAP hit. Oh my goodness. We just smashed into the weekly VWAP. Shout out to Joker. He says CME gap at 27,987. This is absolutely insane, and I've never seen anything like it. This is insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. And you know what's even more insane is the fact that, well, I'm pretty sure my ByBit app is lagging here. Because here we are on the chart and we have yet to see any kind of bounce from this. On this chart over here, right? We have yet to see any kind of bounce happening yet. Right? This is crazy, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Make sure to like the stream, because this is some juicy price action going on right here, man. This is some absolutely juicy price action going on right here. This is I don't even know what to say, right? I don't even know what to say. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I just longed by accident. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. What is happening? What is happening? Oh no. Alright guys, welcome to the Flop and Grope Show with Jason Casper. Welcome to the Flop and Grope Show with Jason Casper. There's something up with my ByBit app, guys. It's flopping and groping over here. As you can see, I've just opened up a long trade that is drastically in the red. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah! Ah! All right, hang on, guys. Hang on. Never fear. Never fear. Never fear. Let's see if we can dig ourselves out of this hole, guys. Let's see if we can't dig ourselves out of this hole. All right? Let's see if we can't dig ourselves out of this hole. I don't know if we're going to dig ourselves out of this one, guys. Oh my goodness. 75x leverage long in the middle of a dump. Live on YouTube. It's not looking so great, guys. It's not looking so great. It's not looking great at all. It's looking pretty bad, actually. Looking pretty bad. Shout out to the super chat in the house. Oh my goodness. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Liquidated. Just got liquidated, guys. Oh my goodness. Just got absolutely wrecked. Ah. Ah. Oh no. Jeez, man. Dang, that's awful. All right, you know what? You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to close. I'm gonna have to close this other short trade right now. I'm gonna have to close this short. All right, just close that short to make up for that liquidation. Man, the Flop and Grope Show live with Jason Casper. Well, okay, you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world, guys. It's not the worst thing in the world. We're still short. We're still long. Oh, man. What did I lose on that? I lost about probably close to $2,000 on that liquidation, man. 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 Jeez. Well, guess what? Now we're probably going to bounce. That's the way it works, right? Let's check back to our chart. All right, let's come back to Google Chrome and see what's happening here. All right, Google Chrome, we are getting a little bit of a bounce from this little area right here, and this is an area where we should be expecting some support. Okay, if we lose this support, guys, it's very likely that we come back down to the low of the range. So let's go ahead and do some on-the-fly TA here. Man, can you believe what just happened? Can you guys believe what just happened here? Sheets, man. My ByBit app is like freezing on me, and I accidentally marketed it into a long and got liquidated live on YouTube. Can you guys imagine such a thing? So here's the thing. We are back down inside this range. If we are going to find support, it's going to be at this level right here, right? The golden pocket, this high volume node. We very well may find support here. And we are locally in some bullish market structure because we have put in a low and then we have put in a high that is higher than this previous high. Okay? And so let's see if we hold support here. If we don't hold support here, guys, we are looking to come back down to the low of this range. We're looking back to the 27-ish $1,000 area. Now, shout out to my man Joker, who says that we have a CME gap right down here at this naked point of control. Okay? So if we're going to lose the Fibonacci golden pocket, we have the $27,300 CME gap confluence with the low of the range, confluence with this naked point of control. Okay? And, you know, it is possible that we do find support down there. So let's mark this on our chart as well. That is the $27,300 area. We just want to have a little line here. Oh my goodness, guys. I can't believe I just got liquidated. That's crazy. But you know what else is crazy? Even with the liquidation, closing with the short, I'm still slightly in profit. But sheesh, man. What the actual heck did I just do? That is crazy. That is crazy. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys are amazing. Hey, if we can get everybody to like the stream right now, we will be giving away $1,000. Even though I just got liquidated, we'll still be giving away $1,000 if we can get everybody to like the stream right now. Man, can you guys believe what has happened? Okay, so we are still in a short. We are still in a long. We know our key areas of support. We know our key areas of resistance. 24K incoming, says somebody. Well, let's see if we hit that 24K. That would be absolutely insane, honestly. Man, I can't believe I let myself get liquidated like that, man. I should have just closed the dang short. I mean, the dang long. Dang. Liquidated, man. All right, well, you know what I'm going to do, guys? Because of that liquidation, I'm going to add a little bit to this short trade right here. All right, I'm going to add a little bit to it. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit to the short because man, can you believe, like, this is a crazy dump, guys. This is absolutely a crazy dump. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys, can you believe this dump? I was not expecting this, man. I was not expecting this at all. This is crazy. All right, we're about to print a green dot. Am I FOMOing? No, I'm not FOMOing. I'm adding to the short. And the reason is because, you know, look, if we're going to drop down more, I might as well just put my entry at that last swing high. All I did was put my entry at the last swing high, right? That's all I did here. So my entry is now at the last swing high instead of a little bit above that, right? I was short from 30,300. Now I'm short from 29.9. Because if we dump lower, and this was actually a lower high, like, look, this could be a head and shoulders. So here's the method. Here's the reasoning behind why I added. If this is actually a head and shoulders right here, then I'm short from the last swing high, right? If this is not a head and shoulders, it's just a giant fake out and now we're about to pump, then, all right, whatever. I can look for a higher short. But I'd rather, like, get in with a little bit more of a position here if this is a legitimate head and shoulders. Now, we are coming down to a key zone of support right here, guys. If we go back to our chart, we are coming down to the 786. I mean, wow. Just front ran that 786 by a little bit. But now that we're below the point of control of the range, oh man, I'm thinking this is our next target down here. Let's check out our 12-minute time frame. This caught me off guard, I do have to say, guys. I was not expecting a dump like this to happen, but I'm glad that we got this live on the stream. Okay, I'm glad that we got this live on the stream. Sheesh. Gloppin' and Fropen. Where do I think we bounce? Well, Bildo, if we do get a bounce, I am looking to get that bounce from between 27, I mean, pretty much right where we're at, 27.5 to 27.3. That's where if we bounce, it's going to be bounced right from around here. This white box is the bounce box. It's the bounce box. So we're gonna take a little more profit at 27,388. All right, I'm going to take a little more profit at 27,388 right when we come into this box, if we come into this box. But if we go to a higher term time frame right now, we are at a very, very key zone. All right, we are at a very, very key zone. Let's check it out. We are at the point of control, the high volume node of this range here. Okay, if we can reclaim this, man, we could go straight to Pump City, especially when New York closes, because we wrecked so many people on the way down here. Oh my goodness. Including myself. We wrecked so many people on the way down here. Let's see what's happening now in a very low time frame. Okay, we've got some longs coming in. That's what's happening down here. We've got longs coming in right now. We've got longs coming in. When we take a look at market Cipher B, the 4 hours printing a red dot. How's the 1 hour looking? VWAP very low. Man, that is wild. Let's put a little box right here. We'll make this box green. This is my next target if we come down lower. If we don't come down lower, well, I'm just going to stay in this long, I guess. Right? I'm just going to stay in this long here. If we do come down lower, this green box is looking pretty dang juicy because we got the 786, the daily, the naked point of control, and the CME gap, which was already, was that thing filled? Yeah, that was already filled. But it's still a nice confluence right on that naked point of control. All right, let's see. How are you guys doing in the chat right here? Did we get any news to dump like that? Sailor burned down the street factory. All right, shout out to Shadow Shorts who opened to short. Kmart says, glad I was on the toilet for that one. Guys, make sure to FOMO into the stream. We got about 1,500 people in here. If we can get 1,000 likes, I'm going to be giving away 1,000 USDT. And just a quick status, man. We are still in the long trade, all right? Still in the long trade from almost the exact bottom. This was the setup that we gave on Monday in the Casper Crew VIP Discord live stream. Gave the setup in advance. And honestly, if this trade gets stopped out here, fine. I'm totally fine with this amount of Bitcoin profit. Also, in a short trade as well, from earlier this morning, well, actually, this was a swing short that I've been in for a while. I just added to it live. And in addition, guys, if you were here in the beginning of the stream, I opened up a long trade by accident. 75x leverage got liquidated. I was in another short trade that I closed to cover my loss from the liquidation. So, man, you know, this is the Flop and Grope show. You're going to get it all here, guys. You're going to get the juicy entries from the exact top and the exact bottom, and you're going to get the liquidations live on YouTube. So make sure to like and subscribe for crazy, just crazy, overall crazy good time. All right, crazy good time. Oh, man. All right, shout out to Divine Hood. Shout out to Jonah Playing Clothes. That 6-minute chart reminds me of my... That's not appropriate, my friend. That is not appropriate. All right. All right. Well, let's do some more macro analysis here, guys, because I do think this is very, very, very important, where what's happening right now is extremely important. Okay? When we take a look at the weekly time frame, let's pop on over to the weekly. When we take a look at the weekly time frame here, guys, we can see that we have put in a high into key resistance, and then we've now put in a lower high, backtesting again this very important area of resistance. In addition to that, we are printing the red dot on the weekly time frame. Okay? Now, honestly, before today, I was expecting a move to the upside. If you've been watching my videos, I've been expecting a move to the upside since the weekend. And I've been waiting to see, is this move to the upside going to result in a lower high? And I have to be honest with you guys. Right now, it does kind of look like we have put in a lower high. All right? We have not officially flipped bearish market structure. On the high-term time frame, this is not bearish market structure until we take out the low from Monday, March 27th. So here's what I'm really going to be looking at right now. Okay, I'm going to remove this stuff, and we're just going to be looking at a fresh chart. All right, let's just turn on a fresh chart. No lines or anything else on it. No lines, nothing else, just a fresh chart. Okay, and here's what we need to be paying attention to. On the 4-hour, all right, there is this range that we have going on right here, and we've been clearly trading this sideways range, right? We've been clearly trading the sideways range. We put in a lower high this morning at the area between the golden pocket and the 786, like right in between that zone. This is a perfectly acceptable zone if we're going to make a lower high. This is probably where it's going to happen, right? Most of the time, it will probably happen from here. I was actually expecting us to hit a more specific level, but we did not. In the midst of this, we have a potential head and shoulders pattern that is forming right here, okay? It's a sloppy head and shoulders, but nonetheless, it is a head and shoulders, okay? So let's take a look at where potentially this thing could break down to. Because honestly, if we're going to put in now a lower low, we are really switching to bearish market structure with bearish divs on the daily, with a bearish red dot on the weekly. And if we take the trend line from the top to the bottom, and we move this thing all the way down to here, all right, we can see that our target is coming in pretty low, right? Like 22.5K. Now, this is super, super important. And the reason why is because from the last swing low to the most recent swing high, we can see that we will be coming in to test the area between the golden pocket and the 786. Now, this is so key because here's the thing about the golden pocket and the 786. We got a rejection from it, right? We got a rejection from it. So now we'd be looking for support at the same exact level. Now, this is going to be, in my opinion, this area down here between the golden pocket and the 786 is a very key level. Because look at this. It was literally, it was like this beautiful resistance flipped into support, and then like this little deviation to the downside, and then boom. So we're basically coming back down to retest a very important area of support if we come down and hit the target of the head and shoulders. Things could get pretty dang bearish if we actually lose this low, right? So this is potentially here what we are looking at. Now, if we're going to lose this $22,000 level, then we need to go to a higher term time frame and just be real with the fact that, look, on a weekly time frame, this is bullish market structure without a shadow of a doubt. This is bullish market structure, but we can see that we're printing the red dot on the weekly, right? So what does that mean? That means that we we should not be surprised if we come down and retest either the $25,000 neckline to get a little bit of a bounce, or come back down to the golden pocket high volume node of the range to get another bounce. Either of these levels would maintain the uptrend. I'm actually still maintaining a bullish bias. I'm still looking for a $42,000 Bitcoin. But we have to understand the fact that, yes, we broke out of a major multi-month, almost a year-long resistance. And so it would actually be pretty healthy to come back down for a retest. So if we're not going to find support at any of these local zones of support, well then, in my opinion, we need to be looking down to some of those more macro zones of support. So we're still kind of getting a little bit of a move to the downside here. And I am going to hit another take profit at this white box right down here. All right. I'm going to hit another take profit in this white box if we manage to come down to the white box. Oh my goodness. Did we already come down to the box? I think ByBit's delayed, guys. I think this ByBit chart's a little bit delayed here. ByBit gets delayed when there's a lot of volatility, it seems here. Oh man, yeah. Just hit another take profit there. That is crazy. Alright guys, the white box is really what needs to hold right now. We really need to hold this white box. This is insane. Alright, so we're bouncing literally right now. We are bouncing literally from the middle of our white box. Alright, let's get back on the chart. We are bouncing right now literally from that CME gap that Joker was talking about. Shout out to Joker. Look at this bounce. This is crazy. We are finding perfect support right at the level that we marked out. Let's see what happens here. We're coming right down into our green box to the lower zone of it. Let's put on back on our levels here. Man. We are even losing it. Oh my goodness. Oh my. This is insane, guys. This is a crazy dump, man. Yeah, there are delays and all this crazy stuff happening right now. All right, if this box doesn't hold, guys, if this box right here does not hold, then we are looking at potentially coming down to some lower levels of support that we have down here. I mean, potentially this golden pocket. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Like 5 minutes before I started this stream, I was in 2 longs and 2 shorts. Now my long is hanging on for dear life. This long is hanging on for dear life. This blue line was my line. Right? This blue line was my line right here. That is crazy. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you believe? Can you believe what has transpired in such a short time? Yeah, this is crazy, man. Is this manipulation? Let's check out what's happening on an order flow chart, guys. Let's check out what's happening on an order flow chart. That's the only thing to do in a time like this. Oh, man. We have a lot of shorts actually opening up here that have opened up already. Yeah, we got a lot of shorts actually opening up at these lows, guys. We have shorts opening up at these lows. 5.9 million. Another 4 million. Shorts just opening up down here. Let's see if our box will hold, guys. If this box doesn't hold on a higher term time frame, that's kind of bearish, right? Wow. Is the US government dumping their Bitcoin? They might be. They might be. All right, is this trade going to hold, guys? Is this long trade going to hold? Can you believe when I began this stream, I was up about 10K in profit. And now, 4K. 4K. But here's the thing, guys, and this is the reality of trading. If you're a schlonger like myself, and you short and long at the same time, it does not matter. It does not matter because you're still turning a profit. That's all that counts. And if this long trade gets stopped out, I'm happy that I made 0.1537 Bitcoin, and I will gladly listen to this music, and I will gladly hold the short trade, right? I will gladly hold the short trade. That's the thing, guys. That is the thing. Man. That was crazy, man. I mean, we saw the bearish, there was a lot of bearish CVD forming. I mean, in hindsight, there was a lot of bearish CVD here. You know, when we go to the 15-minute chart, we can really see that pretty much all day we were forming bearish CVD like all up in here, right? We were forming bearish CVD. Look at this. Open interest on the increase. But man, this dump was brutal. This dump was brutal. And, you know, if we hold this, this very well may hold. If we hold this, we might just get a move back to the upside. Let's take a look at our market Cipher B. I'm gonna delete some of these levels here, guys, because they are totally irrelevant right now. All right, we're gonna do some fresh TA on this chart, man. We are gonna do some fresh TA on this chart. If we can get 1,000 likes, guys, we will be giving away $1,000 of USDT. If everyone likes the stream right now, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT. Isn't that wonderful? All right, so we've got our value area low of the range right down there. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Let's see if we left behind any single prints to the upside on that one. Yeah, nothing too much. We filled all the single prints on the way down. And then we do have a single print that will be filled at 28,212, 27,887. Let's mark out 27,887. Wow, this is insane. All right, so we are now back down into this lower range that we were trading in over the weekend and on Monday. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, so we did find some support on that local value area low. We're above the local POC of the range. So if we can hold above the local POC of the range, guys, our next major target is going to be this right here. Our next major target to the upside, if we hold our box, is going to be back up right around here, 27,889-ish, right around here. All right, man. Let's go back to the actual order flow and see what we've got going on. Do we have any any hints of bullish absorption here? Not really, but what we do have, guys, is we do have a lot of shorts that have opened up in this lower candle. So if we start to come up from here, we could squeeze a lot of the shorts that opened up low. People who shorted the bottom could start to squeeze right now. And then we will probably come up and potentially fill these single prints. We could get another move to the upside. All right, so let's kind of wait it out and see what's going to happen here. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We got about 1,700 people in here, only 800 likes. Guys, if we get 1,000 likes, we're giving away $1,000. So if everyone likes the stream right now, we will be doing that giveaway. And guys, we are still holding the long. We held it all the way up. We held it all the way down. Why, do you ask? Why, Jason? Why would you do such a thing, guys? It's because I am a schlonger, right? And shout out to everybody who took this trade. We gave the setup in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord on Monday during the New York Open live stream. Pretty much longed it from the exact bottom. And the reason I haven't closed this trade out yet, I've taken a lot of profits out. The reason I haven't closed this yet, guys, is because it's not over until we hit that stop loss. It's not over until we hit that stop loss. My trading idea for this trade is potentially a higher high. If my stop loss gets hit, because I like to long and short at the same time, I've realized the profit on the long, and I'm also in the short with a realized profit on the short as well. So it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation. You know what I'm saying? Looks like we're gonna do our giveaway. CJT says moron trade. Yeah, I am a complete moron, guys, and this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a complete moron. If you're subscribed to the channel, you know that I don't know anything. I don't know anything about trading. I don't know anything about TA, and I'm just an idiot YouTuber out here to shill my ByBit affiliate link, which, by the way, guys, is going away, right? Going away, no more ByBit for those who are in the areas where ByBit does not technically provide services. And I'm switching to MEXC. This is Elizabeth Warren's eyebrows. Let's see here. Where's my MEXC picture? Aha, right here, MEXC. This is the new exchange I'm going to be using. I've already been using it. They actually legitimately have good fees. If you're a trader and you know how to trade, this is not for people who don't know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade and you try to trade, you're going to lose all your money slow and consistently until you're stealing from your mom's purse so you can enter another high leverage long. But if you know what you're doing, 0% maker fees and 33% off taker fees is legitimately a good deal. It's actually way better than ByBit. So if you're interested, you can use the link in the description to sign up. I'm still trading on ByBit until March 8th. Okay, so look, we're getting the bounce from the box. We're coming up to the single prints right now, guys. We are coming up right now to the single prints. Okay, we are up on this trade 143% in profit. Isn't that crazy? After a dump like this. That's what happens when you nail those juicy entries. Oh, thank you to whoever told me to change my stop loss to the entry on the short. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Totally forgot about that. Okay, so let's see here. Did we get 1,000 likes? Yes, we did. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations to you all. Shout out to the Everyday Epics who says this channel is the only channel I have my notifications on. Shout out to CJT. Loses trade, then promotes exchange. LOL. Yes. I took a loss live on YouTube, and I'm still promoting an exchange if you know how to trade. If you're going to trade, it's a good deal, right? If you don't know how to trade, I'm telling you not to do it. I'm telling you not to do it, right? Shout out to BG. Shout out to Divinehood. Am I looking at 26.5 for a CDW? 26.5. Yeah, man. Yeah, I am looking at that. I absolutely am looking at that. It's a key level. It is a key level of support right here. All right. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to post a link to a video that I'm going to post a link to the live stream that we did on Monday where I gave the setup to long from the exact bottom. And I want you guys to comment your Tron TRC20 tether address on there. And then we'll do a random comment picker and give away $1,000. All right, I'm going to pin this. I'm going to pin this in the live stream, so make sure you're on YouTube. All right, I'm going to go ahead. All right, guys, the pinned comment in the YouTube chat. Go and comment your TRC20 address right there. And then we'll do a random picker. All right, guys, look at this. We are getting our little pumperoni. We have come into the single prints right now. Right, we have come up into the single prints. Shorts are getting a little bit wrecked here. Let's go to our TPO chart. And let's take a look. We have come up into the single prints here, which means I think it's probable that we will make our way up to around 28,200. Let's see. 28,200 would be my next target here. 28,200 next target. That's way up here, guys. 28,200. Next target. If we continue the bounce, 28,200. All right, guys, this is the link right here, okay? Right here. The pinned comment, right? This video right here. This is the one. This is the live stream we did on Monday where we gave the setup to take the long. Right? We do this every single Monday, every single Wednesday. Actually, we do New York Open stream pretty much every single weekday. We do 3 live streams a day in the Casper crew. That's what we do. That's how we roll in the Casper crew. 3 live streams a day. So go ahead, comment your TRC20 address, and I will be giving away 1,000 USDT. It's going to be pretty dang cool. If you ask me, I think it's going to be pretty cool. And while we're waiting for that, we're going to watch Bitcoin pump straight to the moon, baby. Let me see a blue candle. If you know what I'm talking about. It's not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. But that was an accident, guys. It happens, though. It does happen. That's why we use good risk management. That's actually why I use high leverage, to be honest with you. In case something crazy like that happens. All right, awesome, guys, awesome. All right, I hope you guys commented because we are going to do the giveaway. All right, Cairo Ortiz. Cairo Ortiz, shout out to Cairo Ortiz for the winning of the 1,000 USDT. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Shout out to my man, Cairo Ortiz. All right, my man. I'm going to be sending you that right now. Sending you that right now. Shout out to Cairo. All right, my man. I'm about to send you 1,001 USDT. I'm about to send you 1,001 USDT. Boom. Success. Shout out to my man Cairo. And people always say I'm faking it, that I don't actually give. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the transaction ID in the chat so that you guys can all see it's legit. Because when you come to the Jason Casper YouTube channel and we do giveaways, they're mad legit, yo. They're mad legit. Boom, there we go. Shout out to Cairo, man. You are the man. All right, let's see if we got any questions in here. Man, God bless you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know I haven't live streamed in a while. Shout out to Golden Pocket. Added to my short at the Golden Pocket thanks to your TA. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. I am glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Shout out to Mike McCarthy. Shout out to Crypto Morpheus. Yo, Crypto Morpheus. What is going on, bro? Crypto Morpheus has a YouTube channel, guys. Go check out Crypto Morpheus on YouTube. Go check him out. Was there a reason for the massive dump? Well, I don't know what's happening on the news, right? I don't know what's happening on the news. The only thing I can do is look at the chart. And here's what I see, okay? This short trade... Well, the short trade that I got in earlier today, right, was basically based upon the following, right? It was based upon the following. When we came up and we made our high, all right, when we go down to like a 5-minute chart, we came up and we made our first high, and then we made a lower high. Now, I'm always looking for scalp trades when I'm at the computer scalping, which I was this morning. When we put in this first low and then we came up, we made a lower high, we bounced right off the 786 fib, and we did so with a bullish CVD divergence right here, okay? That's how I got into my first short. Then what happened was this. We take another fib from the high to the low, and once again we come up into the area between the golden pocket and the 786, which is right here. As soon as we come up into the area, the golden pocket and the 786, what happens? We start to see bearish CVD forming, right? We start to see CVD getting higher. We start to see open interest consistently getting higher. Price is unable to make a higher high, which tells us that there are whales up here, and these whales are absorbing, all right, traders who are longing. And this will inevitably lead to a move to the downside. Do we know how big it's going to be? We don't know. But what started to ensue after this bearish CVD divergence was mass liquidations, aka a long squeeze, right? It was a long squeeze, right? We see this happen with a short squeeze. This was a long squeeze. This move to the downside was fueled by longs getting stopped out, longs getting stopped out, longs getting stopped out, longs getting stopped out, and liquidations, right? That's what started to happen along the way down. Now, what's happening right now is we are coming down to a zone of support, and we are starting to see some longs open up down here. Some longs are opening up down here. We need a lot more to come in if we want to see a move to the upside. We know that we're coming into a zone of single prints, which basically means if, guys, we are able to come and hold above this red line, we're probably going to come up to the white line at around 28,200. But this was a pretty intense move to the downside. Now, something else we have to be aware of, and this is something that I don't want to say warning about, right? I haven't been warning about it, but I have been talking about it in all my videos this whole week, is the fact that there's very potentially forming a massive head and shoulders right here, right? A massive head and shoulders. I don't know if I have it on my chart. No, I don't have it on this chart, but very well forming a giant head and shoulders right here, right? And look, when we were up here last week, I publicly closed my swing long trade from $20,000. I closed the whole thing in a video. And then I was short from this entire area up here, right? I entered a short trade right here, gave the setup in the Casper Crew VIP Discord to take the short from this area right here. From that point onward, when we came down to here, I was looking for a move to the upside. I was looking for a move to the upside on Monday. I was looking for a move to the upside on Sunday. I wasn't expecting to come up this high. I was actually expecting to come up and test this level right here. All right, I was expecting this. So we came up higher than expected for me. But I was saying, look, it's very possible that we do something like this. We get the head and shoulders. I was looking for something like this. The head and shoulder pattern we're forming here is still very valid, because although we came above value area high, we're still rejecting from a key Fibonacci zone, which is the area in between the golden pocket and the 786. So this is a key area where we very well could be making a lower high, about to now put in a lower low. This is something that we need to be aware of. So overall, we've been looking at this market structure for the past 2 weeks, saying things could get pretty dang bearish here, right? They could. Right now, what is key? I will not get overly bearish unless we actually start to lose this box down here, because this green box down here, where we're coming down to the $26,400 level, this is where we will officially confirm a lower low on the higher term timeframes, right? Right now, as long as we don't lose this 26,500 level, we still could technically be in an uptrend, right? We could still be in an uptrend because we have yet to make a lower low on a very high time frame. Market structure is king, right? So we could still be making a higher low here, and we could still get a move to the upside based on the 4-hour money flow and all this kind of stuff. But these are the different scenarios that we do need to be aware of right now, right? These are the different scenarios that we do need to be aware of in the moment. Mount Gox and U.S. government wallets making transactions. Interesting. Gustavo says we're going down. Amar Rao commented he never won any giveaways. Well, we'll be doing more giveaways, guys. We will be doing more giveaways. All right, we will be doing more giveaways. Sorry that Tree Town Sound doesn't like the music. What music do you like, man? What music do you like? Shout out to Homan Alhaja, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but God bless you, bro. Head and Shoulders is bearish. Yes, a Head and Shoulders is a bearish pattern. Indeed, it is a bearish pattern, guys. Man. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. Look, I'm not going to close the long trade, guys. I'm not going to close it. I'm going to let it die. I'm going to let it die. Right? That's the way I trade. What a crazy day. Let's take a look at some other charts here, guys. Let's take a look at some other charts. Man. I want to take a look at what is the dollar doing right now. What is the dollar doing right now? Now, guys, the dollar, as we know, is at a very, very important level here. Now, this is the weekly. The dollar. Oh, shout out to Girthquake. He wants some dubstep. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. The dollar, man, is losing this very massive support, and I've been looking for one of two things to happen right here. Either the dollar is going to get a retracement, because technically we are forming some bullish divs on the weekly, or the dollar is going to dump down even more. If the dollar dumps down even more, guys, I suspect that we will eventually make our way back down to like an 88-point dollar. Shout out to you, man, for the super chat. Homam, God bless you, bro, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the super chat. If the dollar starts to pump here and we put in somewhat of a double-ish top, right, I would expect Bitcoin could take a tumble down, and I would be looking for Bitcoin to come down to some of these key zones of support, right? The $25,000 level, the $21-ish thousand level as well. Let's take a look at what's happening with the ES, the S&P 500. Man, that was crazy, guys. What a crazy afternoon. I was not expecting that. Okay, so ES also getting a pretty significant move down, but not as crazy as Bitcoin. Man, that is wild. Shout out to Hershey. Sauerkraut says, sell your gold. You know, the Jason Casper non-financial advice is stack your gold. Stack your gold. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a wallet belonging to Mt. Gox and the U.S. government is making transactions. Okay, we've seen the government dump Bitcoin before, guys. We've seen the government dump Bitcoin before. It happened back in March. Was it March? Let's go back to the daily time frame. Where was that dump? I think it was right around here. I think this was the last government dump was right here. It really didn't do much on the higher term time frames. But look at this, Bitcoin's pumping right now. Bitcoin pumping, baby. Come on. All right, we're going to fill those single prints, guys. Remember, the next level is 28,200. That's the next major target for filling of the single prints. Right around here. Here we go, baby. Shout out to Daniel. Thanks, Jay, for being an inspiration to leave the Matrix and still been whole to God in these crazy world. Yeah, yep. Yeah, my relationship with God, my faith in Jesus, that is literally what gives me purpose and hope in life. I don't know how people, I honestly don't know how people, well, I'm not going to say that. Everyone has their own outlook, you know. But personally, if it weren't for my faith in something that transcends myself, I wouldn't have any purpose to live, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Shout out to Nicola. What's going on? I was sleeping. I was shorting in the pump and I slept over a real dump. Oh, dang. Well, basically, man, we just got some super bearish CBD and then a long squeeze. Shout out to Mark Noel. 10% drop. Bitcoin goes up 0.22. Hey, look, man. Look, when you're a scalper like us, all right, this is a pump right here. This is a massive pump. Let's see. It's actually gone up It's actually gone up 3%, man. It's gone up 3%, bro. It's gone up 3%. What was the drop on this? What was the drop on this? All right, it was 8%. It was 8%. Not so bad. Not so bad. Shout out to Benny Jets. He says, God is just a crutch. Glad you find the illusion useful. Yeah, I'm glad I do find God useful too, man. I really do. But everyone has some kind of crutch, you know? Everyone has to put their faith in something. That's just the reality. Even people who say they don't have faith in anything, that's not true because our actions dictate where our faith is in, right? The way we live our life shows what we put our faith in. It could be ourselves. It could be somebody else. It could be material things. But at the end of the day, we're putting our faith in something that transcends ourselves. So for me, I'd rather put my faith in the Creator than some kind of object, some kind of created object. It's been a spicy week, man. It has been. We're starting to form a flag, says somebody. Yeah, let's check out the order flow chart here. All right, starting to form a flag, and right now, I mean, we've technically got what looks to be like bearish absorption here. We got open interest increasing. We got CBD increasing, price making lower high. We really need to put in a higher high right now locally if we want to see more upside. We need to put in a local high, a local higher high here. So what does that mean? It basically means we need to come above this high, and if we can come above this high, it means we've definitely got the buyers overwhelming anybody trying to hold price down. Dragon is thinking of adding a little bit more to a long. I'm not thinking of adding more to my long right now. Not right now. No, I don't see any reason to. Shout out to Lauren. Don't play into divide and conquer. We're better than that. Yeah, that's so true. You know, we are better than divide and conquer, guys. Come on. Come on. Don't make their job so dang easy. Shout out to Sean, who just discovered the channel. God bless you, man. It has been an exhilarating day, guys. I mean, it's been an exhilarating day. I was not expecting all this craziness to happen here. Not Sorry wants to sweep the Monday low. Yeah, Not Sorry. I'm feeling you on that. I'm feeling you on sweeping the Monday low as well. You know, that's been one of my plans for a while. I was actually kind of surprised that we didn't sweep the Monday low. But man, when we dipped down there, we had the most bullish divergences in the world. I mean, literally, we had the most bullish divergences in the world down here. And it was one of the ideas. I mean, we had multiple ideas here, but as you can see, there were two potential ideas. One was to basically come down and just take the local low, which was the actual setup that I was looking at first. But the second idea was to come down and basically come down into the golden pocket, like 26,500, right? 26,500. That's my second major area of support, right? So shout out to everyone who took the long, man. I know a lot of y'all took it in the Casper crew. Let's pump, baby. Now we pumping. That's right. Shout out to CryptoFace, by the way, and shout out to Kaylin Yorgov. All right, here we go, baby. Now we're starting to get our little pump. Let's go. Let's go. Now remember, this blue line up here is the target of the single print. So if we're going to find resistance, it's probably going to be around here, guys. Let's see what happens. Why don't I have live streams as often as before? Well, it's because I am a busy man. I am out on the homestead trying to get myself ready for the impending collapse of society. You know, I'm trying to get my gardens in place. We're going hard this year, guys. We are growing more food than we ever have before. I've built 2 brand new gardens. Had to till them, had to drag in the compost. You know, all by hand. I don't have fancy equipment to do it. You know? And doing a lot of work as well. We just installed some new solar, well, a few new solar panels. And yeah, we're getting ready, man. We are getting ready. All right, look at this, guys. Would you look at this? Right? Look at this. We came up to the level for the rejection, right? Those single prints are no joke. Right, I'm telling you guys, no joke. Look at that, to the exact dollar. Would you look at that, man? Would you look at that? That's why I don't live stream as much as before. But guys, in the winter, we'll be live streaming every day again, man. We'll be live streaming every day again. Shout out to CryptoFace and shout out to Honda, man. Yeah, CryptoFace has been really, he's been saying the kind words about me. I really appreciate that. You know, CryptoFace is the man. CryptoFace is a great guy. From the conversations I've had with him and his brother, they are just genuine, good people. And CryptoFace really helped me a lot with my YouTube channel. Helped me out a lot with my YouTube channel. I really appreciate everything he's done for me. Lauren hates the shirtless thing. Well, I'll tell you why I don't wear a shirt, alright? Here's the real reason why I don't wear a shirt. You guys want to know why? Who wants to know why I don't wear a shirt? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, Robert says, no tilling, mulching is the way. I agree with you, Robert. I agree with you, Robert. He says, no tilling, mulching is the way. Here's the problem. Here's why I till. When you're trying to build gardens very fast, the no-till method takes too long. Takes too long. I've tried it. It takes too long. The amount of compost and mulch that you'd have to bring in to create the size gardens that we are creating is too much. All right, I ain't no Paul Gauchi up in here. If I was, I'd be doing it. But look, I don't have unlimited amount of mulch, first of all, and I don't have access to that much compost. All right, and if I did, do you know how much money it would cost? Tens of thousands of dollars to bring in as much compost as we would need to create Back to Eden gardens at the scale we're doing it. So what I've done is I've experimented, right? My goal is not to have the most efficient, beautiful, food foresty, hip garden as possible, right? Looks like crap, my gardens. My goal is to produce as much food and as many calories as I can, all right? And so I've done experiments. I've seen how little can I do to the ground and still grow food. I've done nothing to the ground except till and plant in the rocky, disgusting, unnourished soil. And I produced good food from it. And so I've come to the conclusion that for me and my situation, the best way to quickly grow a garden fast is to till. I know it's bad, but once you till, then you can slowly be adding compost into your garden year after year after year after year after year. After about 5 years, you will actually have a very beautiful patch of compost and mulch, because when you're constantly adding more organic material into the garden year after year, what used to be disgusting tilled rocky soil is now beautiful, rich, black, composty, mulchy soil, which actually functions as a no-till garden because you don't really have to water it as much. When you have all that organic, broken down material, it acts as mulch. It keeps the water in the soil, it keeps the nutrients in the soil, it keeps the pests away. But man, it's crazy, because when I first got into this, I was like you. I was looking to do the no-till thing because it works so much better. But it's like, man, I'm not trying to spend that much money to produce this much food on that scale with this Back to Eden method, right? So that's why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to I'm My Hero. Yeah, we're talking about weed. Sure, if that's your thing, man. Shout out to Lauren. My croissant-sized back muscles. Yeah, I just hate shirts, man. I hate shirts. I only wear them inside. I never wear them outside. Never. Never. What do I grow? Well, this year, here's what we're going for this year. This year, we're going real heavy on the following things. Potatoes, squash, beans, and green things like vegetables, right? And then, of course, chickens, because my goal is pretty much survival, man. That's my goal, right? Some counties are banning growing food in your backyard. I know, that's crazy, right? I mean, eventually farming is going to be illegal, right? Once they release the next zoonotic illness on us, they're going to be blaming all these animals, blaming the chickens. It's going to be, things are going to get intense. We're going to have to go back to lab-grown, good old Bill Gates meat. You know? Do I grow the devil's lettuce? I do not grow the devil's lettuce. You know, I used to be into the devil's lettuce. I am no longer into the devil's lettuce. Shout out to Abu. Abu, what do you think, man? What do you think, Abu? We pumping or dumping, man? Abu says we're going down to 25K. Yes, MEXC does do KYC, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Do single prints only show on the 30-minute chart? Your typical TPO chart, yeah, you're going to use the 30-minute candles. An alien invasion next. Yeah, we've been waiting for that for a while now, haven't we? Exactly, Brandon. Exactly. What is a shirt? Now, my man Brandon, he knows. You could tell he knows. Look at this guy. Absolutely yoked, man. Absolutely yoked. Beans are good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Yeah, some people think beans are bad for you, and you know what? They might be. I don't know what's true. I've tried to grow blueberries, Northwest Crypto, but I have not had much success with them, man. I've not had much success with them. Last year, we started out, I think we had 20 bushes. We probably got about 50 blueberries. So, didn't work out so good. Shout out to Hippie U. Shout out to Logical. How long have I been into trading? Well, since 2016. But I have not been trading like this since 2016. Oh, Lauren, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you on that, you know. I agree with you on that, 100%. Kush is my cologne, says, what you call the devil's lettuce, I'll call God's medicine. Yeah, you know, I don't hate on any kind of plants that are grown, right? I think all plants should be allowed to be grown and consumed in any way possible. And I think people should be free to do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? How long did it take me to respect the risk management? Well, pretty long. I learned the hard way. You could watch my video, Trading Ruined My Life. And you saw I got liquidated earlier on this stream, but even with that liquidation, that was not a, that was still abiding by good risk management. So, why now? No, I will always use the ByBit charts to do TA. I will always use the ByBit charts to do TA, even if I'm trading on MEXC. Even if I'm trading on MEXC. What's my workout routine? Push, pull, legs. My workout routine is I do full body twice a week. Full body twice a week. On Sunday and Wednesday. On Sunday, I do heavy weights. Between 6 reps, the most. And then on Wednesday, I do light, high reps. At least 10 to 12 to 20 reps. And that's it. And each workout takes me about 2.5 hours. So I'm lifting weights a total 5 hours a week. It's the same amount of time as if you go to the gym 5 days a week for an hour, right? And I don't have to drive there because it's in my basement. But I crunch it all up into 2 days so I can save time. Is it most efficient? Probably not. Can you eat tomatoes raw? Hey, it's Papa Casper. Papa Casper? What are you doing here, Papa Casper? Yeah, here, hang on. Let's see if we can't pull you in. See if we can't pull you in. You're at Tucker's. Yeah, do you want to say hi to everyone here on the stream? Okay, cool. Guys, say hi to Papa Casper. What's going on, Papa Casper?
Howdy, y'all. I'm over at Long Beach Island on the bay at a place called Tucker's.
Nice.
We're having not the tucks you put between your cheeks, but the tucks that you eat fish. It's a great place to eat, and we're here, and hope you guys are doing good with the Bitcoin. I'm going to order some Bitcoin right now.
How's your trading going?
Trading's going good, man. I'm just following everything, but I got to stay away from Frankie Candles.
Frankie?
I don't know.
What? Frankie Candles? He's a good guy. He's a good guy, man. Well, Frankie.
I'm joking about that.
Oh yeah, he's a real good guy.
Here's my candle right here. That's why I was thinking of Frankie Candle.
Oh, I see. That's cool, man. Wow.
Right there.
Give us a smile, man. Give us a smile. Looking good there, Papa Casper. Looking real good, man.
Yeah. I'll see y'all. Love you guys. See y'all later. Take care, Jason Casper. And I'm only joking about Frankie Candles, but
you love Frankie
Candles.
Candles.
I have a candle right here.
You like Frankie Candles.
Yeah, I love Frankie Candles.
Yeah, me
Frankie
too.
Candles he's a really candly guy.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy. Yeah.
Great guy.
All right. Well.
Good luck with the Bitcoin. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later, Papa Casper. Thanks for popping in.
Y'all. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it from the man himself, Papa Casper. Shout out to Papa Casper, man. What a good guy. What a good guy. Shout out to Frankie Candles, too, man. I gotta hit him up. Hopefully I can get him on the channel soon. Frankie Candles is the man. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Frankie needs to teach me a thing or two about training calves, because I don't have it. I don't have what it takes to train calves, guys. I do not have what it takes. That's one thing I don't train, you know? I'm actually joking. I do train calves, guys. I do train calves. They don't grow, all right? So, you know. Man, what a crazy day it has been, guys. Do I only trade Bitcoin? In the summer, I only trade Bitcoin, guys, because I'm a busy man. I only trade Bitcoin in the summer. Man, this is my jam. Abu says we will recover quickly. Do some short trading. All right, guys, let's do some short trading. Boom. Do we have a potential bullish 1 hour div? Yeah, let's check out the 1 hour time frame. Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We've even got... Yeah, we do, but I don't like it. I don't like it so much because the 24-minute doesn't have that. But we have filled our single prints, guys. We have filled our single prints. So we're at our first local area of resistance right here. This blue line. Filling our single prints. Shout out to Rami for the super chat. He says calves is a lie. Yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Man, Bitcoin is pumping right now. We are pumping, baby. Look at this. Back at it again. With the white vans. Back at it again. Man, look at this. Look at this pump coming in. Wow. Let's check out Coinalyze here. Alright, yeah, we're making higher highs, and we got some longs coming in. Shout out to Nice Face for the $10 super chat. Thank you, man. God bless you. Says, love your channel, bro. Hashtag Jesus, hashtag homesteader, hashtag crypto. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. Is it wise to short now? Darth Mike, man, I always answer this question the same, bro, but it depends on, do you have a plan to short now? Because if you do, then you should follow your plan. And if you don't, I can't answer that question for you. I don't have a plan to short here, so let's see. Where would I short if I was looking to take a short? I would want to wait for a little bit higher, man. You know, I'd want to wait for like the golden pocket. If I was going to take a short, I would want to wait for more of a retest, but the local retest would be the area between the golden pocket and the 786 in my opinion. Shout out to Highly Trained, says, damn, Jason, back at it again with the white vans. Appreciate you. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much, Highly Trained, for the super chat. Yes, low key, if that's how I pronounce this. I do believe that it's very possible that today's high was the lower high of a more macro bearish market structure. However, it's kind of rare that we would put in the high on a Tuesday. I thought we were going to put in the high on a Wednesday. So I'll have to wait and see what happens here. But that is very possible, and I do believe 25K is a key zone of support. Yes, I do believe that. I do. Would I short Bitcoin? Well, I am short on Bitcoin. I personally would not short Bitcoin right here. But I am short on Bitcoin. You know, if I was going to look for a short now, so look, there's a few ways to look at this. We could look at locally and say we have put in our high, our low, our lower high, our lower low, our lower high, right? Now we could and should, I would say, be looking for a lower low, right? The thing I don't like about this is we put in our low and our high. It's a little bit confusing here, right? Because we could look at the last high and say we've made a higher high, or we could look at this high and say we've made a lower high. So there's not much confirmation one way or the other on high or low time frames right now, right? We're still making a higher low when we're looking at this entire structure right here. Right? We're still making a higher low, right? So like this entire thing right here could be one big move to the upside, right? Because we haven't taken out this low, from this point, this could just be like a giant like retrace in another leg up. It could be, right? Because it happens so quick. When you get fast moves like that, you can kind of discredit the amount that it moved as long as market structure is intact. So it's very difficult to say. It's very difficult to say. I personally would not really be looking to short Bitcoin right here. I would not be. That's just not my trading style. I want to wait for a better level to short from. You know? Shout out to Dread Mining, by the way. And shout out to Rafal. The support line is very strong all the way back to the 18th and 19th. Yeah, it's a strong support. It is. And if we lose it, that could be super bearish. Shout out to Dominique de Graaf. This could be a bullish W. Yeah, this could be a bullish W, my friend. There's multiple ways to look at this right now. Giant cup and handle could also be. What part of the world do I live in? I live in the northern hemisphere. Sounds like I FOMO'd, says CJT. From which trade did I FOMO? What is a single print? A single print is basically, it's another word for somewhat of an inefficiency or fair value gap. Oh, today is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Then you know what? That could have been our high, man. If today is Wednesday, that really could have been our high. I do not have a Telegram channel, and if anyone claims to be me and says they have a Telegram channel, it's a scammer, so please be careful. I do, the only thing I have is my YouTube channel, and the only paid group I have is the Casper Crew VIP Discord. That is it. Casper Crew VIP Discord. Check out the website if you're interested in joining the VIP group right here. Also, we have trading courses, 25% discount right now on both the courses. You can check out our trading bot for 14 days for free. Basically, JasonCasperTrading.com is the only website that has anything of mine. All right. I don't know. I don't know what day it is, guys. I don't know what day it is, Aaron. Guys, every day for me is the same, all right? Every day for me is the same except for Saturday. Every other day is the exact same. So, yeah, it's really hard to keep track of the days because I wake up at the same time every day. I eat the same thing every day at the same time every day. I do the same things every day at the same time every day. And the only day that's different is Saturday. So, yeah, I forget what day it is all the time. Do I recommend paper trading? Yeah, to learn how to actually push the buttons and stuff. But yeah, I recommend trading with real money. Enough that it sucks if you lose, but enough that it's good if you win. But not so much that it will wreck you. Right? Shout out to Eric NRG. Alright, guys, I'm going to head out, man. We've been on for quite some time, and we witnessed some crazy drama today. But guys, may God bless everybody. In Jesus' name. I know not everyone's religious. That's fine. I still pray everyone's blessed regardless of your worldview. May the Lord bless you. May He protect you. May He shine light upon you. May He have grace upon you. May the Lord turn His face towards you and give you wholeness and peace. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace, guys.